interesting to hear Joel say that because a couple of the divers mentioned, just as we were talking to them, interviewing them, um, th- maybe more than a couple, that they went into this not thinking about spirituality as a factor, but there is a lot of, a lot of mythology around the mountain, the sleeping princess. Maybe this was a test of the boys. Maybe it's a test of society. These kinds of questions, and they they went into it with a degree of cynicism, and we sort of we demonstrate this in the movie. It's a reflection of several conversations that I had, and by the end, they had to wonder. And of course, that region in the north also has its own specific version of Buddhism, which also includes some belief systems that preceded Buddhism, but have been sort of synthesized into some of their ceremonies and prayers. Again, I leaned heavily on research, but also um, I cast a lot of actors from the North who would have an intimate sense, not only of that very specific dialect um, and phrasing, but again, also culture. And it was a great experience for me creatively to see certain scenes shift and evolve into something else. And some of these moments around the spirituality were very meaningful and potent to me, and put me in a mindset to take that aspect of the movie very very seriously as it related to sort of empowering people to carry on and make this possible. Again, I thought of the whole thing as kind of an anatomy of a miracle, and which is a kind of a glib way of saying it. But I sometimes I do that with a film just to sort of keep checking moment by moment, scene by scene. Are we understanding this? And I wanted to be sort of as dimensional as I could about that. But I also wanted to be very granular and understand it on a lot of different levels.